to make a training event, we're going to go into View, then down to Training Events. And now we are on the Training Events section of Neosera. From there, we're going to select New in the right-hand corner. And now we are to my new training event page. I'm going to put a title, a start date, my start date did not take. I'm going to select what time. This you manually have to put in. I also put a time zone, especially if it's going to be over Zoom. Want to make sure people are signing in the right time zone. It's going to be an hour-and-a-half workshop. And I'm going to allow people with the registration date, that's when it will close. So I'm going to allow people to sign up a little bit closer to the event. So I'm going to say 11:30 for this. In the description, you're going to want to put as much information that will help your clients know if this webinar will be beneficial to them. This will be front-facing when they go into eCenter. For training topics, select as many that fit the training. The main thing here is for primary training topic, you're going to select what the webinar is mostly about. This is going to help when you are running reports at the end of the month with your center. And here's a few options. Multi-session course, so we'll automatically give you copies of this event that you can then select more dates, so you don't have to keep creating a new event. And people are able to sign up for that multi-course session in one sign up. For the online course pre-recorded, if you have a training that you're recording but there is no one there live, you can select that. But for most of these, it's going to be a workshop or seminar. And for status, open means that someone can sign up and it's available on eCenter. No eCenter sign up means that it is not going to be seen on eCenter. Full, it will just show that the event is full. Closed is usually when the event is in the past, so no one will be able to sign up there. And then canceled if you canceled it. I'm going to leave this open. Maximum attendees, if you don't have any maximum, sometimes you don't have to put anything. I'm going to say 15 for this. I'm going to keep it pretty small, and I'm going to allow a wait list. And for here is a section I tend to forget a lot. So under sessions, you're going to re-enter the information you did at the top. So this event is taking place on the July 23rd at 12 p.m. And it's going to end, again, manually, I'm having to put this in, at 1:30 p.m. Great location to wherever the event is at. I know for this, it's Wi-Fi, so I'm going to list that as the location. I am going to put the information of my center there, so I'm going to put Long Beach, California, and zip code. Great. Here are the training safety videos presented. Most of the centers do require this, so check with your center. I'm going to make sure my center is shown. If you're signed up with multiple centers, just make sure that your center is listed at the top. Here we can put if there's anyone we're partnering with, I can put that information in. For point of contact, that's very important, so they'll have someone to reach if they're having issues getting into the event. So I'm going to put my name, and I'm going to put my address, and I'm going to put my number. I'm going to do an old number. Great. And language used. This can be changed. This is going to be Nothing new, so you can leave this preset. A lot of the preset options you can just leave. Funding source, that will only be changed if your director wants the funding source to be to a different place. And reportable, this is a big section that gets missed. Sometimes when you're creating the event, this isn't automatically checked. So make sure this is checked. If it's not, then when you go to run your report of events, it's not going to list it and it won't be reportable when you need to hit your metrics. So very important to make sure this is checked. And the only reason you would uncheck this is if you canceled the event or if no one ended up signing up, you wouldn't want to report that. So we're going to post this to eCenter. We're going to want this to be public. Private would mean that if you send someone a direct link, they could then sign up. Great. Everything else is looking great here. And here I want to point out pre-event survey and post-event survey. In your survey section, you can create surveys. And then you'll see the templates here that you can select. And you automatically will have a survey sent, in this case, before the event starts to anyone who signs up. Public instructions will be for the general public to be able to see when they're looking on eCenter. Attendee instructions, that will be only available to those who sign up for the event. And here, usually we're not training for any event, so we're going to leave all this as is. And if you have any comments, this would be notes to your other admin and director. You can put it here because it won't be seen on eCenter. So now we're going to save this. All right, there's always something missed on training events. So here it looks like I missed a few things. So what's great about it is it highlights. Okay, so how many attendees are employers? So I will be there. So yes, that would be one, and I have an account. And here we go. We got our first training event.